Hello everyone, I want to make short tutorial to demonstrate some technique to do def animation with ragdoll and some caveats. I mean, I already implemented the def animation with ragdoll, but I don't like the way how it's continues to move, even like it's not settling down, and I think it's like some physics limitations. They keep twitching. I want to just them to freeze after 3 seconds after they died. I figured out how to do this thing. So it's already all changes are stashed, so I'm going to apply them. In the mob class, there is a def condition, and after I enable physics and set up the ragdoll profile and also disable the movement component, so everything is working as expected, but I want them to freeze after 3 seconds. I'm going to set up the timer, get world, get timer manager, set timer, and then def timer, and this is going to be lambda 3 seconds and not repeating false. Then lambda, I'm going to get the same thing, right? Like get the root component, mesh, and all this stuff, and just do false and false. I need to add the def timer in the header file, and let's compile. And this one is also working after I kill the mob after 3 seconds. It's the animation takes over. I can disable the animation, but it's not very good because it just set them to default pause, which I don't want. I want to keep the pause which is get by physics animation. What I can do, first of all, function is alive is just pure C++ function is alive, so I want to convert this one to blueprint function. It would become blueprint callable. Now I need to update animation blueprint. Let's go to animation blueprint for mob. So I call it ABP mob. Actually it's a slug. ABP slug. Animation blueprint here is very simple. It's just a jumping, and then I can insert montage here. So what I want to do, I want to create a state machine which would check if mob is alive or dead, and pick the animation depending on alive dead state machine. This one we will take from here and that here. One thing is jumping. This animation is not looped, so let me make it looped. Okay, this is taken care. So now I can drop it here. So this is the initial state, and then in the event graph we will take the slug is derived from mob, so I can just cast to mob, right? And here in the C++ code I made this function blueprint available, so now I can check is alive and then promote this thing to variable which is going to be called is alive. And this would drive the state machine. So this variable would drive the state machine, and we add the new state which we'll call dead state, and condition is going to be this variable is a live variable, but I need to negate it. Not boolean. It's like this. We have this simple state machine, and we are going to connect it here. And let's make is alive by default. Is alive by default like this, so it will jump by default. And here's it. It's kind of tricky part. We need to copy pose from mesh, and we need to know what mesh to get, right? And we are going to get the mesh from event graph, and it's going to be something owning component. Get owning component, and we just going to promote it to variable which we are going to call mesh, like this. Now in the alive dead state, in the dead state, we can get this mesh and copy it from the mesh. What's going to happen? Physics would change the bonds of this character, and then this animation blueprint will just copy and paste this state again and again and again. It would not reset the shape of the character. Let's see if it's going to work now. I think I set up everything. So let's go skill 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Yep, and it just get frozen, which is exactly what I want. So after 3 seconds, it's just like a wiggling little. Let me do with this one, right? So you would see better. Come here. So it's wiggle for 3 seconds, and then freezes, and that's it. This is exactly what I want. So this is the short tutorial. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.